Hi, Rose Ward, StampersDelight.com. Thank you for tuning in to my Sweet and Simply Stamped YouTube series. So for today, what I thought I would do is a Thanksgiving card because it's getting that time. And what I'm using is Tidings all around, so we're going to be using that wreath. And then this piece right here. And then from the Gather Together, I'm going to be using the Season of Thanks. So you can intertwine these two. They go together very well. And also I'm going to be using the Designer Series paper to the Gather Together suite. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my Cajun Craze. And that's a tent fold card, so it's 4 1/4 by 11. I'm going to go ahead and fold that over. And remember, these are sweet and simple stamped cards that you can make more than one very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some snail down on that. And this again is the Designer Series paper. Now this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And I wanted it a little bit shorter on the sides here because I wanted it almost to give that like a door, looking like the front door. Then I have another piece of cardstock, which is 3 3/4 by 4. I'm going to go ahead with that and bring in my wreath in the Cajun Craze. And I'm just going to ink that right in the middle. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in my pumpkin pie with this stamp. And I'm just going to go all the way around, layering it right on top. Can you see it? I'll bring it up a little bit closer so you can see. So it just gives it some definition and 2 colors on there. Now again, this is great for the beginner stamper, casual stamper, or the avid stamper. And there you have it. It looks like the fall wreath that you would have hanging on your door. I'm going to go ahead and snail this down. Whoop. I got in my way a minute. Sorry about that. Okay, and I'm just going to layer that right on top there. Then I'm going to bring in another piece of cardstock, which was actually cut off from something else, so I keep all my scraps. This is 4 by 1 1/4. And I'm going to bring in the Happy Thanksgiving. And that comes from another Thanksgiving set that we have in the catalog called Day of Thanks. I'll show you that one because I like that font. And I'm going to bring in my Early Espresso for that. And I am just going to stamp Happy Thanksgiving right in the middle. Bring it over my dimensionals. And for this one, I'm going to put my dimensionals on the back, maybe 3 of them, just to pop it up a little bit. And then a little trick that I learned with your take your pick tool, you can actually just grab these, give it a little twist, poke it, twist it, and lift it up. I'm going to lay that right across the top here. And then I'm going to bring in some of my, and you can use any embellishments. I happen to have the faceted dots here, so I'm going to use those. And I'm going to use the medium size, and I'm just going to put them right there. Okay. So the front of my card is done. Then I'm going to bring in another piece of Very Vanilla, and that's going to be 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to use the Season of Thanks. I'm just going to stamp Season of Thanks. I'm going to bring in, again, that wheat kind of stamp. Go ahead with that. Bring in my envelope. First, we'll glue this down. I hope you're enjoying my sweet and simple cards. Again, I do Facebook Lives on Friday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sunday nights at 7 p.m. But I like to hop on YouTube and just do some quick, easy cards. And we're just going to grab that right there. And I'm going to just Do a little bit on my envelope. Again, didn't take any time at all. What's it, like 5 minutes, other than cutting out the cardstock? So you can actually stamp quite a few of these in a half hour and send them out for Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoyed this segment of Sweet and Simply Stamped cards. I know sometimes I say simply stamped, sometimes I say simple stamped. You get the idea. Thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, StampersDelight.com. Contact me if you need a catalog or if you'd like to place an order. Also, if you'd like to join my team, I'd love to have you. Have a great day. Bye.